Have you ever been working towards something and you just think, like, if I could just like fast forward to already having accomplished this,
Oh, yeah.
what if we could, right, like some of those big life goals,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
if there was a way to sort of like fast forward or at least accelerate the process?
Right.
Well, that's kind of what we're looking at today.
Mhm.
It's this idea of manifestation. And we've got some sources here that say it only takes like 3 minutes to set yourself up for success. So
Interesting.
not like, you're going to immediately achieve your goal in 3 minutes.
Right, right.
But the idea is that you can kind of use the power of your brain
Yeah.
and very focused action
Mm.
and sort of like set the wheels in motion, so to speak.
Yeah, okay, I like that, yeah.
So when we say the word manifestation, I know for some people it
Yeah.
can get a little woo-woo,
Right.
but the sources that we're looking at today are really framing it in a practical way.
Yeah.
That you can really sort of like align your mind and your actions to make things happen.
Gotcha. So it's not just like, sitting on your couch and wishing for something to happen.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it really is about taking action, but it's also about the way you think about it.
I see.
So I think one of the most interesting things, and I think, this is kind of one of the foundations of this idea,
Uh-huh.
is the way that our brains are wired,
Yeah.
right? And this is where the reticular activating system comes in.
The RAS.
Yes, or the RAS, you'll hear it called.
Yeah, yeah.
But basically what it is this filtering system in our brains.
Okay.
And our brains are taking in so much information all the time.
Constantly, yeah. Bombarded with it.
Right. And so the RAS is kind of like deciding what's important, what to focus on.
Prioritizing, right.
Exactly. And so the idea is that if you are constantly thinking about like all the things that could go wrong,
Uh-huh.
all the
You're
obstacles,
going to see more obstacle
then
stuff.
that's what your brain is going to be on the lookout for.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like if you're constantly thinking, I'm never going to get that promotion,
Yeah.
then you're going to start seeing all the reasons why you're right.
Totally.
But on the flip side, if you're thinking about your goals and what you want to achieve,
Yeah.
your brain is going to start looking for opportunities.
The chances to make it happen.
Exactly.
Hmm.
And so it's really about kind of shifting your perspective.
Yeah.
And this is where, some people might say, well, this is just like, positive thinking.
Right.
But there's actually some scientific evidence to back this up.
Oh, really?
There was a study at Harvard
Oh, wow.
that showed that when you mentally rehearse something,
Uh-huh.
like an action,
Okay.
the same areas of your brain are activated,
Wow.
as if you were actually physically doing it.
So, like, visualization is actually kind of like a practice round for your brain?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not just like you're sitting there daydreaming.
Interesting.
It's actually like you're priming your brain to make it
I
happen.
like that.
So for this deep dive, what we really want to do is kind of unpack this 3-step blueprint that our sources lay out to kind of like hone in on a specific goal
Right.
and really start taking steps to make it a reality.